would
Is
still...
it a tabby cat or a shabby cat?
You said shabby.
But how do you define cats? Are they tabby or shabby?
Tabby is the correct term.
Right.
I've just drawn a ginger
You've
cat
just
that
drawn.
looks a bit run down.
Time travel, motherfuckers. That's how it works.
Should I start?
Fuck it!
What's going on, internet?
Swallow.
This is the 2D
Swallow
Show.
this girl first, dude. What's going on, internet? And how's it going? I'm Dan Howles.
AKA Dover.
And that is Dan Loder.
AKA Slodey.
And we are the 2D Show. Where 3 times a week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we will be bringing you a topic of discussion that we will hashtag chew it out. This...
That hashtag means that sentence didn't make sense. But it's fine.
What do you mean?
And we will... You said something like we will...
Hashtag chew it out.
Did you?
I just said it.
I don't know. I don't think you did.
Right, but the whole point is we talk about topics that we want to. On a Monday, the first episode, I will be picking a topic. On a Wednesday, Slodey will be picking a topic. And on Friday, we get topics from you guys. You can tweet us at 2D Show, or you can email us topics at 2D Show. Did I get that right that time?
.com.
You can find our videos at youtube.com. Type in 2D Show because I'm not entirely sure the URL. You can find us on Facebook. We have a page that you guys can like and keep up to date, which is facebook.com/2D Show. All the links will be in the description. And there's also a SoundCloud for you audio listeners, which is soundcloud.com/2D Show. Remember, 2D Show is spelled TWODEE.
There'll be
graphics everywhere. And if you're an audio listener, everything will be in the description. Hopefully, we're on iTunes as well. We haven't even begun to sort that out, but by the time you listen,
maybe. Just maybe.
we'll be on
Just maybe.
iTunes as well. So this is episode DOS.
2.
You want to take it away?
Yeah. So today, Dove, we are going to discuss how can you not like Harry Potter?
How I can or the world?
Everyone. Every
in
single
large.
person.
Well, I don't like Harry Potter. Personally.
Why?
I don't think J.K. Rowling, yes,
Yep.
had the entire idea fleshed out. I think there are massive plot holes in the film that don't make any sense.
Such as?
Time turners.
What about them?
Go back, shoot Voldemort in the head. As a child.
That's not very nice.
But he is not a nice person.
No, he's not.
But
how many other things would you fuck up by doing that? Like every single person.
Well, I
who
tell
was
you what, there
alive
wouldn't
in
be a prophecy. James and Lily Potter would still be alive.
Well, would they?
Well,
would they?
In theory. I mean, they'd get hit by a bus the next morning.
Well, I don't everyone's life.
Nagini
up to that
wouldn't be
point
around.
Had been pretty much affected by Voldemort in some way. Like if Harry decided, oh my god, Voldemort's killed my parents, I'm going to go and murder Voldemort in his past, and then did it, he probably wouldn't exist in the same way he did when he did it.
It's also a grandfather paradox.
That's another.
It can't happen.
That's another
What
topic entirely.
What
Time
paradoxes?
The limits of time travel, the rules of time travel.
How should we use time travel? Someone
should we
remind
use
us
time travel?
to
responsibly.
But okay.
Goodness gracious
so explain to me what the fuck Hogwarts is.
It's a castle.
Is it a castle or is it a school?
It's a castle school.
That's not an answer.
It's a school.
Is it like a
It was a school that was built for the purpose of being... It's a castle that was built for the purpose of being a school.
Why the fuck is there a chamber of secrets? And why the fuck is there all this stuff? Why is there a plant that... and human-sized chess pieces that kill each other? It's a fucking school for 7-year-olds.
No.
So why do the fucking stairs move?
Can I just... You start there when you're 11. It's a comprehensive school.
No, sorry.
Not for 7-year-olds.
So you start year 7?
Yes.
Okay.
11 turning 12 is when you would start Hogwarts.
Why
why
do the stairs move?
I have no idea. I think it was
how is that
probably
in
just
any
because
way, shape, or form?
it looked interesting.
But it didn't look interesting in the book.
It's just an interesting thing.
But that just... Oh, sorry, Professor Snape. I was late to my class because the fucking stairs decided to move.
It's just...
The door disappeared for no reason and a man came out of a painting.
This is one of those things.
Dude, how is that any way, shape, or form a responsible
Sometimes
school?
when I'm going to work, it rains and I don't have an umbrella.
That's not the same
Sometimes.
thing. You
I don't
also
think that's a
drive
plot
to
hole.
work.
I don't don't think that's a plot hole, really, though. Like, it's never like that.
No,
never...
but it's a myriad of reasons that don't make sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Fucking, what
This
are
is a
the
wizard
horses?
school.
What are the horses you can only see when you've seen someone die?
Thestrals.
Thestrals.
Yes.
Why does Harry not see them before?
Because I don't think he actually physically saw his parents die. He was probably in a cot.
Dude, that's bullshit.
Well, he's probably in a cot. Like, he didn't see it. Like, with
So
his
he
own
was just
two
like,
eyes.
oh.
Well, if he's like in a cot looking upwards and his parents are like dying like over by the
So
door,
you physically have to see someone die. You,
Yeah, you
physically have to
physically
watch someone die.
Own two eyes, watch it happen.
I disagree with that completely. Why I think Harry Potter would have seen all those motherfucking magic horses.
I don't know. Don't think so. Like,
Doesn't he pet one as well?
doesn't he pet one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't Draco get kicked by one?
No, Draco gets attacked by Buckbeak. Shit. Okay. They can see everything.
The illusion is broken.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Is your phone okay?
Right, so... Sorry, some technical difficulties. Still teething. So, motherfucking Snape. Snape pisses me off.
Yes.
And I know me and Sarah have had this conversation about what the unbreakable handshake is.
The unbreakable vow.
What? Right, okay.
I think.
That's not gonna work. We're 8 minutes into this episode and this phone has fallen twice.
Yeah. It was fine for like the 40 minutes before that and like the 20 minutes we left it testing.
Yeah.
But no,
Sod's
like
fucking
8 minutes
law.
into episode 2, no.
Right.
You gone.
Snape, resume.
Yeah.
Snape pisses me off.
Okay.
I don't understand how the unbreakable vow.
Unbreakable vow.
I don't understand how it works. And I don't understand if you have to be close to someone or...
What about it confuses you?
Can anyone make an unbreakable vow with anyone?
Yes.
Has every Death Eater got an unbreakable vow?
No.
Or then Voldemort's a twat?
Yes, he is.
Why not? Snape is like proof that JK didn't know what to do with her characters. She was like, oh, he's a bad guy, he's a good guy. Null jokes, he's a bad guy. No, he's actually a good guy, and then kills the main dad of the fucking show for no reason.
So he's a good guy.
But he kills fucking Dumbledore.
On Dumbledore's orders.
No, but that doesn't make any sense.
Why
Why not
doesn't it
just
make
kill
sense?
Voldemort? Does Snape know about the Horcruxes?
Don't know. Don't think so.
So why doesn't Snape just try and take a fucking Avada Kedavra at motherfucking... I knocked that microphone then, sorry.
I don't know. Why doesn't he?
Exactly.
Voldemort's probably a better wizard than Snape.
He doesn't have the Elder Wand at that point. Also, what the fuck do wands do?
They're like an amplifier.
So then you can do magic without them.
There are instances, well, like when Harry's growing up, like there's instances where he does magic without a wand in his hand. Like he's like running away from Dudley and jumps on top of the school, like magically.
And why is that never used again?
I have no idea. What do you mean? What do you mean? Why is what not used again?
The fucking force jump.
Oh, because it's like he like learns to control his magic.
No, but I mean, like, why when he's fighting Voldemort and all, or like he's having this fucking wizarding off with Draco Malfoy on the fucking tables, just fucking jump and stomp.
Good idea.
Like,
that
what?
is a better idea.
Fucking Mario these bitches, and let's just be done. Just literally land on Voldemort's head. So, it's too good. We'll get a copyright strike. So, yeah, I don't understand. There's very much plot hole. She didn't have a set of rules she was writing to. I feel like they were all written by different people. I've not read any of them, but... I've not read any of them, and they feel like they're written by different people. I just feel like she was like, here is a child's book. The first Philosopher's Stone.
Yes, it was a children's book. The books have kind of grown up with the audience and the language they use, I think.
No, but have they? Or is she just...
Well, I think
because, when you're 40, are you going to relate to the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth book?
The first book, I will admit I don't like the writing style of the first book. I think it is quite childlike. I think it is definitely a children's novel. But I think the other books, they progressively get darker and darker. And I think by, book 4, book 7, you're
Does
reading
dark
some,
mean old, though?
I don't think it means old. I think the language becomes more sophisticated that she uses.
Maybe.
As the books go on. I think by book 5 to 7, definitely you're looking at more adult friendly books. Book 1 is quite childlike and quite simplistic.
Yeah.
And I do agree with you to some degree in that I think she didn't have a kind of solid...
She didn't have a roadmap.
I think there's some things that, like have kind of had to be, like, sort of, like, changed to, like, fit in.
But, like, the whole unicorn
but-
blood thing, right? In the first film.
Yeah.
Never touched again. This thing that if you kill this horse and you drink from its neck, you will add 10 years onto your life, or whatever the fuck it is. It's never once... Why are they not giving that to fucking soldiers?
I don't know.
Like, market this shit.
It's not very nice. Unicorns are quite rare. It's quite hard to catch a
Breed
unicorn.
them! We breed chickens! Like, that's possible. Battery farm fucking unicorns.
Yeah, but you live a cursed life if you drink the blood of a unicorn.
What does that mean? We never see it play
It
out.
means that your life is cursed.
And what is this curse?
It just means your life is cursed.
To what extent?
I don't know.
It's not explained, but this is what I'm getting at.
It's like
The fucking Whomping Willow, is it sentient?
I have no idea. Probably.
So, is it like a Venus flytrap where if you land on it, it fucking eats you?
It like knows where it's hitting. Like
Does it?
It knows what to hit.
So,
Because it attacks the car. Like when it is trying to attack. It's not just randomly flailing and hitting the
no,
car.
I get that. No,
Literally
but a
attacking
Venus
the car.
flytrap, if a fly lands on its mouth, it like triggers it here and it snaps up, right? And then
It's like it's got like it must have some sort of like perimeter vision because it's like
Wait,
designed to
if
stop itself,
Dumbledore
stop
walked
anyone
onto that
getting
thing,
near it.
would it attack Dumbledore?
Yes,
If the car without anyone in went on it, would it attack it?
probably. It's like it must be a perimeter thing because the whole point of the Whomping Willow is that it was
For the Shrieking
planted
Shack.
to hide the concealed entrance in the trunk. So it
Why
must be
not just fucking kick Lupin out for being a fucking werewolf?
Because that is not Dumbledore's way.
So Dumbledore made the Shrieking Shack.
Dumbledore literally made the Shrieking Shack. Well, didn't make it.
What was it
already
called?
there.
What was it called before it was the Shrieking Shack?
It's
Before-
that's never mentioned. It was just like an abandoned like shack outside Hogsmeade, and then they heard the shrieking, which was obviously Lupin like turned into a werewolf and back, and the locals decided it was haunted.
And was, fuck
Which
it.
is viable
We'll just
because
plant
there are-
a massive
this is a universe-
30-foot tree.
This is a universe where ghosts are like canon.
Yeah, but the ghosts are not evil. There's no evil ghosts in the film.
There aren't any evil ghosts in the film because the only ghosts you actually ever see are the Hogwarts ghosts. You don't actually see any ghosts anywhere else, which is a bit odd. Like, I don't understand why there's no ghosts. There's the ghoul that lives in the Weasley attic.
What is a Google? You see the
Somewhere
Weasley's attic?
You don't actually see it, but there's a ghoul in the attic.
They just mention it.
They mention it. They like use him to like pretend. They pretend he's Ron at some point.
Okay, so I feel like we're jumping around a bit. Do you want to... How long would it take you to quickly summarize the entire Harry Potter plot?
Oh my god, dude. I suppose.
Should we say that for another day?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. We'll write some shit out. But like, so yeah, Snape, I don't understand. I think he was a poor character choice, but he loves Harry's mum and was like, oh, those eyes. They're fucking different eyes, but let's never get into that. Like fucking Ginny. In
That's
the
a film thing, and I don't think the films in that sense.
Well, didn't think it through. Green and blue, green and brown. I think
They
he has
don't
brown
think
eyes.
that through in the films, but I don't really.
And then fucking
like the films very
falls
much.
in love with this girl at like the age of, again, Harry Potter, Hogwarts, so at least 11. So we're talking about what, 14, 15,
They
16?
like meet each other quite young. Lily
11,
and
12, 13?
They meet each other like I think they're like 7 or 8 when they meet, or I'm not sure how.
Where
old.
do they meet then? Is it not Hogwarts?
They must live near each other in the Muggle world, because Snape is a half-blood.
Well, he's the Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Lily is Muggle-born, completely Muggle-born, I think.
Is she?
Yeah,
So she's a mudblood.
yeah, she would be, but
Yeah.
she's completely Muggle-born. So I think she has Muggle. Both parents are
Isn't
Muggles.
that a mudblood?
Yeah,
Shit, like a Hermione.
yeah.
So, right, let me get this right. Snape, Snooty Snape, whatever they fucking call him,
Snivelous.
Snivelus, falls in love with this fucking bird next door.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I'm going to fucking love you for the rest of my days. She's like, well, that's fucking weird. Falls in love with another bloke who is a bully to Snibblus.
She gets on really well with Snape.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
In
She doesn't love
early
him.
bits.
She doesn't date him. She has a kid with James. She is in love with James, right?
She does.
So Snape is heartbroken, but let's say the age of 16. Let's be generous. I think that's too old. But anyway,
I think Lily and James get together in 7th year. I think it's
which is 11.
No, 7th year in Hogwarts, so that's like 17.
Okay, so 16, 17, 18. Fuck, say 18, right? Let's just say 18, right? Harry Potter's what? So I'm trying to work out a timeline in my head. So Snape falls in love with this bird at, say, the age of 10, and then basically gets dumped by the age of 17. Has been sniffing after this girl for 7 years, and she's like, dude, I don't want anything to do with you. They might be friends, regardless, but she is like, I do not romantically like you. James then picks on Snape, either for liking Lily or for just being a fucking emo, and then everyone leaves school.
I don't think Snape ever like confesses his love for Lily to Lily.
Okay, well then that's even worse. Right, so he has no reason to be sniffing after her.
But I think the reason their friendship falls apart is because of Snape. Like, Snape falls in with the wrong crowd. Lily and Snape.
Okay.
They're friends for,
so when does Snape become a Death Eater?
He starts hanging around. He gets sorted into Slytherin in school, and he starts hanging around with a crowd of people that turn out to be Death Eaters.
So why not just cut all Slytherin people? The sorting hat be like, I'm going to put you in Slytherin. We're going to shoot you. Because no bad person can have any other house bar Slytherin.
But there are some good Slytherins.
Who?
Regulus Black.
Regulus
R.A.B. Goodness gracious me, do you know nothing, child?
Who is
He's the one that finds the locket before
Regulus Black.
Regulus Black.
Is he white?
He's Sirius's brother.
Was Sirius Slytherin?
Sirius was Gryffindor.
Of course he fucking was. The heroes.
There are some other good Slytherins.
See, you have to think, right?
You do have to think, because there aren't many. All the bad, like,
Crabbe,
all the Death Eaters
Doyle,
and stuff.
Draco.
Goyle. With a G.
Goyle.
Not Doyle.
So, back to my Snape timeline, right? Meets Ginny, creeps on Ginny, Ginny meets James, James is mean to Snape.
Ginny? Do you mean Lily?
I do. And then Lily at some point fucks James, and they have a kid.
Yes.
In between leaving school and Lily getting a kid, Snape becomes a Death Eater.
Yes.
Loyal to Voldemort.
Yeah.
Right? Then is like, look, Voldemort, bruh, I'm going to join this school, become a teacher, and then fuck everyone up from the inside.
That comes afterwards. Snape hears the prophecy on Voldemort's behalf because it's given to Dumbledore by Trelawney at her job interview. She is in the Hogshead, and Snape hears her giving the prophecy. He doesn't work for Dumbledore at this point. Did? Because he was spying on Dumbledore.
So he works in Hogwarts?
No, he's not working in Hogwarts at this point. He just knew that Dumbledore was in Hogsmeade. And
so what, he's just behind a window, just peering?
He was down the stairs apparently. They were in an upstairs room in the Hogshead, and he's outside the room somewhere. Eowyn.
So the woman who can see the future didn't think that
And Snape was thrown out then. Because they realize someone finds him and he's thrown out from the pub.
Huge leak of files from Panama Law from Mars firm. Ah, thank you, BBC News. So the woman who can see the future doesn't see Snape spying on her.
No.
Why?
Because she's really, really bad.
So why did she get a job?
Because she has these moments where she almost goes into a trance and makes real prophecies. But apart from that, she's a bit of a fraud.
So she couldn't just be oh, Harry, fucking the 7 Horcruxes. She didn't know this.
No.
So is she...
She didn't remember making the prophecies that she made.
That's so fucking convenient.
How does it matter? Why?
No, but that is... Be oh, you fucking could see how this film's going to end. How this entire series is going to end. You can see the future. You can see all the fucking trials and turmoils all our main characters are going to go through. Oh, but you forgot.
She doesn't see all of it. She just literally goes into a trance, makes this prophecy about
if you could see the future, you would harness that shit, dude.
She pretends to, but she obviously doesn't know how to, because she's really bad at it. Apart from the 2 prophecies she makes.
So regardless, right? So Snape hears this bird make this prophecy, and goes to Voldemort, and Voldemort says, "Go be close to Dumbledore."
Snape goes back and tells Voldemort about this prophecy, but Snape doesn't hear all of it. He just hears the part about a boy being born at the end of July, which is basically Harry or Neville.
Yeah, I know that.
Voldemort then, in his arrogance, chooses Harry because, I don't know how he knows it, but he considers James and Lily to be better wizards than Neville's parents. So decides that Harry is the one he needs to kill.
Did we ever meet Neville's parents?
They're in St. Mungo's.
They go insane, don't they?
Yeah, because they're tortured after Voldemort falls. Because they think some Death Eaters think he knows.
Also, you only ever see Avada Kedavra, Crucio, or
and Imperius
after we're taught them in school. She hadn't come up with them.
Probably not. But what about it?
But like,
When is it not canon that you don't see them before?
no, but like what I'm getting at is like the only spell people use to attack each other then is then Avada Kedavra. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Like, it's so convenient. It's
Well, that's like
here
when...
is exposition that tells you how you can fucking kill someone, and that's all we're gonna use. That's like having, like...
Well, it is explained in book 4, and that's when Voldemort rises back to power.
Yeah, but that doesn't
But it is...
excuse the
It
films.
is...
That doesn't excuse the films.
I
Just
don't
because
really...
saying the book is better doesn't mean... Like, if they did that, then they made bad
But
films.
I would agree with you and say the films aren't canon. Like, the films don't really follow each other very well. The books do. The films don't.
Well, then why did she sign off on them?
I don't know.
She had executive control on at least most of them.
She had some input. I don't think she told them everything they need to know. She told them that Snape was important.
Didn't she just give them the books and be like, read this, reinterpret it?
She didn't give them the entire plot of like everything that wasn't
because she
released.
hadn't wrote it.
She
It's
told
the same
Alan.
thing
I
with
think she told them that Alan Rickman was like important. Snape was important.
I know. Alan Rickman.
But like, there's some stuff they missed out. Like Dobby plays quite a
Dobby pissed
part
me
in
off
lots of
as
other
well.
stuff.
Dobby,
in the books.
they're like, oh, he's a fucking badass, and elves are much better at magic than fucking wizards, and he is just like, I got a fucking sock. Look how excited I am, motherfucker.
Elves have their own brand of magic, but I don't know whether it's necessarily better. It's just different. It's
I
not
thought
better.
elves were so powerful. That's the whole point. They were an enslaved race because they were like, fuck, if these people like rise up, we're fucked. I thought that was the whole point.
No, where did you get that from?
I thought that was the whole point.
Nope.
Then why are they enslaved?
I don't know. They're house elves. It's
So
never
is it
explained
other
why
wood
they're
elves?
enslaved. They just are. They're house
Dude,
elves.
there's not enough information in this universe for me to be excited about it because I just don't know. This is the same problem as well with Game of Thrones. Now, so far, Game of Thrones hasn't, I feel, walked into too many plot holes, but it most definitely will because they're going on their own now, and they have not. They've gone further than the books.
They've come out and said that it's going to be a different story now. Like they've said they're going to be. They're not looking to try and stick with the books because they're making it. They can make it faster than he can write it. So they've said, look,
well, it takes them.
we're gonna
to write a book.
we're gonna like stick to it as best as we can, but I don't think they're gonna be too fussed about going off.
No, I mean they're doing their own story now. But like, why didn't? Do you feel that's the same as the Harry Potter things? They're like, we're telling our own interpretation of this character. Because back to topic 1, when we talked a lot about comic books, the MCU is different interpretations of
I think
characters.
that's true. Like if you read the comic book stories,
but I wouldn't turn around and be like, oh, this is what. Like I know, like the people who attack the aliens that attack in Avengers 1 at the end are called the Chitauri. Never once ever explained, and I know that, but you don't know that. That's just called.
No, I didn't know.
But that's not crucial to the story.
No.
But being like, oh, the Ministry of Magic confiscated everyone's time turners, like that is a thing. Like that is crucial to the plot. Doesn't that happen? I've been told the Ministry of Magic.
The Ministry of Magic has all the time turners. They issue Hermione with her time turner, and then it gets sent back to Hermione's time turner, and then they smash them all in the 5th book. All the time turners get smashed.
Convenient as fuck.
It's just convenient. It is convenient.
It is. Why did they smash the time turners?
I don't know. It's just meant. It's like a little like sentence. Like Dumbledore says something about like, oh, I think you smashed like
all the time turners.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
It's not like a massive thing. It's just like he says it almost like a joke. Because they smash a cabinet and the cabinet like keeps like reforming and like breaking up.
Why?
Because it's full of time turners and time turners fuck up. They broke.
So magic. There is magic to create time to go backwards and forwards in time, or at least backwards. Yes. No, and forwards because you have to return to where you were, or you have to just live those days out.
Yeah, that's
So if I go back to
the only time you actually see it used, is when Harry and Hermione go back to.
They throw a pebble at some pumpkins. The fucking hippogriff.
They don't do that in the book. They don't throw pebbles into Hagrid's hat in the book.
What do they use it for then? How do they use time turners?
They go back like a couple of hours and stay out of sight, basically. And then they have to live. They have no way of jumping back forwards. They have to basically wait until.
So are there two Harry Potters?
At that point, yes.
So why is there not 2 Harry Potters a day from now? If I go back in time,
yeah,
right. Why is that just turned off? So
what you were talking? Why you asked why there wasn't a Harry Potter a day from now? What do you mean?
So if I go back in time an hour, right?
Yeah.
No, sorry. If I go back in time a day
Yeah.
to Saturday,
Yeah.
there would technically be two me's because one me has already gone forward in time and one me's already gone back. Right?
There's the you that you would.
I
If you went
was
back
a day ago.
There would be the you that existed in that time, and then there'd be
Gone
you
and sort
from
that out. That's pissing me.
like there'd be you from the present day.
Yes, agreed. Right? So there would
Yeah.
be two me's at one time.
Yes.
Right? But when I got to a day from now, there would be the me that's about to go back in time
Yeah.
and the me that has lived through those times.
Yeah.
So what happens to the me that's about to go back in time? Just keeps going back.
Well, you would disappear from that reality then, when you'd go back in time a day, and then you from the present day that went back would then be the only one in that reality then.
Yeah, I guess. This got more into a time travel episode.
It did.
So I still haven't fully voiced my problems with Snape, and my problem with Snape is that he makes an unbreakable vow. As far as I'm aware, you say he doesn't, but I would
He does.
need.
No, he does.
I
Make
would
an unbreakable vow.
to what?
He makes a vow with Narcissus and Malfoy
To
Who's
kill
Malfoy's
Dumbledore.
mum. He makes a vow. Yeah.
That's all.
basically
That's the
to kill
only
Dumbledore.
one we see. But if I was Voldemort, and this is what I'm still hung up on, is why he doesn't make everyone do an unbreakable vow.
That would be.
Put a gun to everyone's head and say, "Look, shake my fucking hand and say you'll always serve me, or I'm gonna put a fucking bullet in your skull."
That would
now, if
be a
they
very good
If
idea.
they rise against you, you've killed them from fucking miles and miles away.
Very good idea. It would be a very good idea. But Voldemort believed his own hype. Voldemort, he did. Voldemort thought he was the scariest motherfucker in the world. Thought there was nothing scarier than dying or people losing their families. So just did it all through threats and fear factor. That's basically the way that Voldemort kept everyone
He's a
loyal.
motherfucking wizard. Is there no mind control?
There is mind control. There's the Imperious Curse.
What's
There's
the-
people that are under the Imperious Curse that you come across.
Who's that?
There's debatable whether Stan Shunspike was under the
Who
Imperious
the
Curse.
fuck is Stan Shunspike?
The conductor from the night bus.
Is he actually an important character?
He is in the chase. He chases them when there's like a million. That's a ridiculous plot thing, that is.
We don't need to go into that then, so I've never even heard of him.
Oh, in the 7th, it is in the book as well, when they bust Harry out of the Dursleys' house and they polyjuice potion everyone into like just various Harry Potters. That's a ridiculous idea. I don't know who came up with that plan.
Why
That's
not
a
just
very
make Harry
silly
Potter
plan.
someone else, but whatevs, make everyone Harry Potter?
Why not just apparate Harry somewhere? Like, I don't
But,
understand.
dude, can we not get onto Apparition and Portkeys?
Why?
Because they don't make any sense.
Why don't they make sense?
Just fucking apparate or Portkey into Hogwarts.
You can't.
Pop, pop. No, you can't apparate into Hogwarts.
You can't portkey into Hogwarts either.
Says who?
Says Dumbledore. Dumbledore makes rules. Dumbledore put the enchantments up.
Everyone, what I want you to do right now is go on your Twitter and say, at JK Rowling, at 2D Show, want to talk to you about the HP universe. She can come on the show, we'll have a fucking interview. I will ask her millions of questions you can even get in touch with me. We'll have a fucking list to hit up with JK Rowling, but at JK Rowling, I'm calling you out, bitch. I am calling you out because I have fucking problems with the HP universe that I believe
I don't have problems, but I
Fans
would still
need to
like to
know.
meet you.
fans
'Cause
need
I
to
am a
know
very big fan.
what was going on. And I will speak for all of Harry Potter fandom and find out. So, everyone, tweet at JK Rowling, the at 2D Show. Want to have a chat with you. We'll have you on here. We'll give you some Skittles, and we will hashtag chew it out to find out what is going on in the HP universe. Because I want to know if you know. Because I don't think you do.
I know.
Do you?
I'm okay.
Should we call this one out then?
Should we call this one out?
Should we wrap up?
Is that it?
I'm done. Like, I'm scared this camera's gonna die, if I'm being honest.
Yes.
So thanks for watching, guys. I want to return to this topic because I don't feel like
There will be a part 2.
I don't feel like I was
Potentially with J.K. Rowling.
I don't feel I was eloquent enough saying what my problem was. So I'll make a list and we'll come back to this with
Read the books. Then
yeah.
we'll talk.
Okay, I will read all 7 fucking Harry Potter books.
You will. Tonight.
JK will never go on the show, will she? Please, everyone, please tweet JK Rowling. Sarah! Can you tweet JK Rowling for me?
You can come in.
Yeah. Can you do me a favour?
I'm not about to invite J.K. Rowling into this house for you to disrespect you.
Thank you.
And
Someone
with
on the
that,
same team
I've
as me.
been Dan Howles. That's Dan Loder. Remember, at 2D Show, on Twitter. Topics at 2dshow.com. You can email us. Remember, there's going to be music played at the end of every episode. Music from you guys. Get in touch with, again, topics at 2dshow.com and tweet us at 2D Show. Give us YouTube links and MP3s. You can get us on YouTube, SoundCloud, Facebook, Twitter. That's gone again. Don't know what's going on.
Here is a picture of a... Oh my God, what do you want a picture
Draw
of?
me and you sitting down with J.K. Rowling.
I'll draw me and you sitting down with J.K. Rowling. That's a picture of a Shetland pony. Oh my God.
Remember to subscribe, guys.
Before
and-
you do anything, let me take a picture of this.
Dude, we need to wait 10 minutes before we can use
Because
this camera again.
this is going on our Twitter. There we go. I've just taken a picture of what Dover's Chromecast is doing.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and
Woo-hoo.
get J.K. Rowling on our show.
We love you.
Hang on. Internet, you didn't see shit.
Go on, listen to me. What's going on?
You haven't got it 4 hours, you? I don't get it. No, because we only do 3.5 hours. If it fills... Shit. Carry on.
3.5 hours?
What's going on, internet?
What do you
This is the 2D show.
What do you mean 3.5 hours?
Well, 1.5 hours. Oh my God, skills.